Greetings, beloved ones. Beloveds, I would like to propose to you an experiment in your consciousness, an experiment in love. And here are the parameters. Every time you think a thought, you pause and you ask, who is generating this thought? And you allow yourself to listen to the part of you that is thinking. You will slow yourselves down long enough to become the observer of that which is occurring. And you may ask if this is a conscious thought. Is this a subconscious thought? Is this an unconscious thought? And the more that you practice this, beloveds, you will find that you will create a well-worn pathway to what you have modeled and what you have created and what you have assembled as your consciousness. This does not need to be taxing. This does not need to be challenging. This does not need to be difficult. This is something where you would merely have a thought, and then you would take a breath into that thought and allow yourself to do a profound inquiry as to the source or the origin of that thinking. This rests upon the premise, beloved ones, that what you think is what then becomes manifest for you. Behind each thought is a desire. And you may make a promise to yourself and you say, I will never do this again, or I will do this always. And then there is a moment where you do not desire to do this thing, or you desire to do this thing that you have sworn and vowed in front of thousands that you would never do again. Understand that there is a desire from some aspect of you that desires to do this thing again, or even though there was a vow that you would do this other thing, you have no desire to do it. Pay heed to your desires, beloveds. And how you will be able to make your way back to your desires is to look at the thought that is coming, because first there is a desire, and then the intentionality comes with the thought. And then once there is the intention for a certain thought to be made manifest, then comes the emotional body that says, let us move this into action. And then you have the manifestation in what you consider to be your physical realm. But if you allow yourself the consciousness to say, who is thinking this thought? What is the desired outcome of this thought? Do I wish to persecute? Do I wish to judge? Do I wish to continue to perpetuate, to seemingly create distance between myself and another? Or am I allowing my heart to be opened enough to bring one close, to then allow them to be a reflection of what it is within that has not yet yielded itself to understand that what I truly am is an emanation of love. As an emanation of love, beloved, all that you are meant to do is, as beloved Yeshua has stated, to bless. Can you bless each one of your thoughts, even if your thought is of harm or to maim another? Truly, beloved, all you have done is projected outside or externally a sense of harm that you wish to bring to yourself. For you will indeed come to the recognition and the understanding that there are no others, that you yourself are existing as an avatar in this simulation of what it is to be within this dimension of reality. You are the operator and the owner of this device that you call the body, that you call the mind. It has been crafted by you. Are you willing to dismantle all that you have designed and look to see if there are any parts that have rusted? If there are any parts that have become obsolete, are you willing to redesign and redefine who it is that you are in the world, how it is that you operate? Are you willing to look at the insecurities? Are you willing to look at the judgments with the eyes of love to say, is this appropriate? Are you willing to look upon the guilty with the eyes of innocence? Are you willing to look at yourself through the eyes of innocent love and purity and blessings? Are you willing to say, it does not matter if my neighbor has a tree that is 10 feet over on my property. It does not matter if my other neighbor has a dog that barks. Can you feel compassion for the animal? It does not matter if someone has hit your automobile, your bicycle, your trolley, your pram with theirs. Can you allow yourself to understand that Spirit has negotiated for you and another to meet, that there is a destiny that is to be beheld? Maybe how you are meant to meet the neighbors through the barking dog, because this neighbor has a message of love for you. Can you allow yourself, beloveds, to be held in the arms of love by a seeming total stranger and come to fall so madly in love with them that you recognize that they are indeed an aspect of your own soul? Are you willing, beloveds? There is so much that appears to be a mystery, but understand that there is an extraordinary orchestration that is going on, seemingly behind the scenes. See if you're willing to accept our invitation to pause long enough to inquire, who is it that thinks this thought? And let the games begin. Blessings to you, precious and beloved masters of creation and manifestation. We love you beyond words. We are with you always. And I indeed will speak with you again.